Good morning. I did not manage to wake up early, but it is the 18th May and 10:30 right now. Usually I start around 11, but I was up around 9:30ish, and I had a meeting with a possible client. I believe on day 2 I mentioned a client who wanted a swimming website. So they're building the swimming site and they're offering the set services swimming teaching. They have this whole website and they want me to build a tiny component within it, which is going to be interactive things on those lines. And they have been in touch with me. They actually reached out to me last night and I was asleep, so I could not reply to them. But today morning I woke up, replied to them, and they just hopped on a quick call, asked me all the doubts that they had, and then I told them I'm just gonna go ahead, make over a document for you, and send it over on Slack. So we are currently talking about that, and that would kind of be my goal for today, and also apply to a lot of jobs. So I just hope this kind of goes well. They're gonna be waking up in another 6 to 7 hours because they are in the US right now, and I hope I mention a good price and good suggestions so they do end up going up. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead, apply to jobs, make this document, send it over to them, and catch you guys at the end of the day with all the statistics.
Ayy, the grind's on, I'm just trying to get the bands in. Take man, you know we get the hands in. Throw fists and you know that they landing. We stand out, cause you know we can't stand in. We look good, we ain't ever look stranded. In a cute top down, tunes banging. The YG's outside just standing. Round the corner is a youth trying to bank it. With the bro been whizzing in the cute. Treasure hunt looking for the lead. Put star, gotta get the fee. Put it in the beat. Late night, I got a lot of D. When I get the bag of my crew, gotta get it with the crew. Spend a couple hundreds for a shoe. Put a couple hundreds on my crew. That in my boot. Oh, don't wake, that's who. That's that chill I got rude. I ain't spending on you. I'm just fronting on you. Bro's got something on you. Ain't running from you. But we'll be running on you. Bro's got a gunner on T. Got a stunner on T. Here's about to run upon you. About to hold one upon you. Don't ask what I do. I ain't even living off you. But I make bits for my crew. Yeah. She know I chase all the cheddar. Gucci that's Louis in my sweater. She like the feel on my levels. I wanna whip one a Tesla. Flexing it run like a wrestler. She know I impress her. Like diamonds on good under pressure. Now she wanna leave with me. Now she wanna be with me. Come on, bro, can't you see? 24's getting this cream. Tryna go live with my dream. Man shouldn't come with my team. Man shouldn't come with my team. Gucci that's Louis in my sweater. She like the feel on my levels. She know I impress her. Like diamonds on good on with the bro been whizzing in the key. Treasure hunt looking for the lead. Put star, gotta get the fee. Put it in the beat. Late night, I got a lot of D. When I get the bag of my crew, gotta get it with the crew. Spend a couple hundreds for a shoe. Put a couple hundreds on my crew. That in my boot. Oh, don't wake, that's who. That's that chill I got rude. I ain't spending on you. I'm just fronting on you. Bro's got something on you. Ain't running from you. But we'll be running on you. Bro's got a gunner on T. Got a stunner on T. Here's about to run.
Good evening. It's currently 11:29, and yeah, we're back at it again. So in the morning, I had a possible client, and I was speaking to them, and it did not go well at all, to be honest. So how it started off was I was speaking to them on Upwork, and they said we don't want to do it on Upwork, and we want to go ahead and talk over it on Slack. So I gave them my email, which I am not allowed to do. So what I did was I sent my name first, and then I sent another message, and then I went ahead and sent the ending of the email, if that makes sense. So they had to decode it, they had to join it. That way Upwork does not flag me for sharing my email before setting up the contract. And then we moved over to Slack. I should have known that itself was a bad sign, but I did not consider that. So when we went over on Slack, he met with me, not him actually, his assistant met with me. And this whole team in Slack were just Indian and Indonesian people. And it just looked really scammy, to be honest. And when that did happen, I was talking to him, and he seemed like a chill guy, but he did not know English at all. And I sent over the full contract. I quoted around $450 because he wanted some fancy components built for the website. And he said 450 is too much, and the max he could do is 105 to 200, like whatever that range was. And I said 200 works for me, set up the contract, I'll get to work. And he said, we can do 200, but we can't do a fixed price, and we'll have to do an hourly pricing because for some reason, setting up a fixed price is hard for him. So I said, hey, whatever is going on over here seems a little too sketchy. I believe you can go find yourself another developer. If you do want to work with me, message me on Upwork and let's get started. So, and then he just sees on to me. So I am guessing it was a scammer. But yeah, to be honest, majority of the day just occupied, like majority of the day I was occupied with that in my head. And that really affected me because the prospect of getting a sale was really high. And I was just slacking off and just looking at the notification, seeing if he messaged back, if he messaged back, if he messaged back. And to be honest, that did not take me anywhere. And that really stalled my proposals. And I could have applied to a lot of jobs today, which I did not. And later, when I came back home, I started talking to him again and I told him, you seem sketchy. You can go find yourself another developer. That's when my mind cleared. That's when I kind of set up a system for myself and then I could apply to jobs. So what I did on Upwork is that you can search a set of keywords. So I went and picked my set of keywords that I can apply to. And I set it up as a search basically. So I just open a new tab and you see the work icon over here. That is what I click. And then it goes straight into my workspace that I can just start applying to jobs on. But still, it is not perfect, and criteria is way behind, I believe. Yeah, I think it's not the worst day, and it can be done better. And I was applying to all the low-hanging fruits in Upwork, basically all the $50, $100, $20, $5 jobs. So I did not boost a lot on them, but I did limit myself, if that makes sense. So anyway, here are the stats for today. I managed to send 4 proposals. None of them were opened as they were all done a little later. Like after I came back home, they usually take about 12 to 24 hours to open it and then reply back if they do. So I think it's going to take a while. I think we're going to see the results tomorrow. So replied was 0 and hired is obviously 0. So my earnings all comes up all the way to 0. And then this is how much I spent on jobs today, $8. I was applying to all the cheap jobs, which made applications very cheap. So with this scale, I can apply to a lot of jobs and still keep my costs a little low, if that makes sense. And on boosting, I did not spend a lot either, and that came up to $6. So my total spending for today, that was 14, and now my remaining balance is at 422. So I started with 500, I'm at 422, and all we have managed to make is $30 until now. My goal for this whole week is just going to be volume, volume, and volume. So that way I can apply to a ton of jobs and make sure that my stats are looking good and we make back a little bit of the money so we can keep applying to more jobs, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Thank you.